All right. It is Friday. Time for the end of the week wrap up. So we missed last week. Things have been a little crazy around here the last 2 weeks. And don't have a whole bunch to show you this week, but I didn't want you guys to think I forgot about you. So let's kind of go over what we got going on. We got the motor in for the Firebird. And like everything else, always parts issues. So we got a new flex plate for it, but they sent us flywheel bolts instead of flex plate bolts, which are way too long. So that's the only thing stopping from getting the motor and the transmission put together and get that dropped down in. But headway just the same. So we have the new transmission over here. So as soon as I get those bolts, looks like Tuesday, we'll get that put together, and we will get that put together. And Bob's truck's making some headway on that. Been a little on the slow side this week. Like I said, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. I generally don't talk about my personal life, but these last 2 weeks, my wife had gone through a couple of surgeries. So I had been back and forth to the hospitals and tests and all kinds of odds and ends of things, and she's doing great. But it's taken up a little bit of time. So the last 2 weeks have been a little slow, hence the reason we missed last week's video. But she's home, she's doing good, and we will get back after it now. God willing, we get some parts. Suburban is still on hold. Still waiting to figure out that. The Barracuda, we are waiting for parts. Basically, I got those front calipers in, and that's about all I can do until I get some more pieces. May do a little work on the window regulators and get them ready to go in, but I'm still waiting for wiper seals, and I don't really like putting the glass in without having those first. So there's a little time restraint there. The Firebird, been making little odds and ends of progress. Got the old motor mount plates off of the old subframe and got those blasted and painted and installed. And they are pretty tricky to put on because the lower bracket is actually one of the bolts for the control arms. So we got those in. That's finished. Got some other little odds and ends of pieces that were, brackets and so on, blasted and painted. Got that all ready. So like I said, hopefully next week we'll try and get that motor set down inside there. So got the gas pedal in, which we were waiting for a little bracket there that goes to the firewall. But that's all done. So like I said, it's been a hit and miss with parts. And of course, me not being here didn't help any. But just the same, we got to do what we got to do. So right now we're waiting for parts. I did get the wheels in for the Firebird today. In fact, they showed up just a couple minutes before I started this video. So a couple more pieces, and this should start making quite a bit of progress. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Everything is looking good. Hopefully this Suburban can get straightened out and we can get started to wrap this up. But again, we'll see what happens. So that's where we're at. Bear with me, guys. Hopefully next week we'll have enough going on that I can actually show you something. But like I said, it's tough with the parts. The parts situation is pretty crazy lately. So, but you guys have a good weekend. Stay tuned. We'll get some more done next week. Have a good weekend.